actually just move the whole bed. I don't even know what this video is. I don't know how to introduce myself. It'll probably be easier if I introduce myself at the end of the video. Oh, also, welcome to the Not Fairy K me. Okay, so I guess this is kind of the gender tag. The things that went out ages ago, I'm just going to use the questions from the gender tag to help me make a more structured video. So the first question is, how do you self-identify your gender and what does that definition mean to you? See, I thought this would be easier if it like was like a build-up or something, but just starting off right in the deep end. Thank you. Questions. How do I self-identify my gender? Okay, I identify as a trans male. See, it's weird saying it out loud in like that way, because most people I've just come out to over message, or they just like ask my pronouns and I just said I use he, him pronouns. It means to me that in the eyes of society I would like to be portrayed as a man. But saying that, I don't feel the need to conform to society's like male gender norms. I'll wear makeup. Well, Fairy K fashion is kind of an example of that, kind of. Not really, I don't know. If you're talking about, these answers are kind of based on stereotypes. So if we're talking about stereotypes, I don't stereotypically present in a masculine way, but I would like to be perceived as male in the eyes of society. Oh, also, I'm assigned female at birth. Second question is, what pronouns honour you, which I already said. I use he, him pronouns. I previously used they, them pronouns, but that was kind of when I was coming to the conclusion that I was a trans man. I wasn't too sure about being trans because, but no, I knew I was trans. I didn't know I was a trans male because I went by gender fluid or gender queer or non-binary, somewhere in the middle for a while. Mainly because I felt that my style, the things I like, my choices with makeup and fashion and stuff weren't masculine enough to fit in the male box. So I felt it was easier to use non-binary because people would be more understanding of my gender expression. So the next question is, talk about your choices with body hair. Okay, I style my hair like this. I don't know, it's probably a mess. I obviously have it short and I feel that takes away quite a lot of dysphoria. When I'm feeling more dysphoric, I always find that a new haircut kind of gets rid of some of that, makes me feel a little bit better. What do I choose to shave or choose not to shave? I don't shave my legs. I did for years and years, but I always hated doing it. Like, I don't know if anyone enjoys shaving their legs, but it's just such a tedious task, and like I don't particularly like the end results either because I have I have Portuguese genes and I have quite thick, dark, coarse hair. So when you shave your legs, you just end up with like little stubble on your legs, and it's not pretty and it's not comfortable. But I always kind of felt a pressure to shave my legs because, like, well, before I came out as anything other than female, that was the norm, that was what I was expected to do by friends, society, family. Not that they ever like specifically said that, but it was just expected of you growing up. And I only really stopped shaving my legs like this past summer. It makes me feel more masculine and it makes me feel more confident in shorts, so I just kept it. And thanks to my Portuguese genes, it means that it's pretty hefty. Okay, I'm gonna try and do this without. Ugh, that is my leg. I don't know how well you can see this. assigned male at birth, if that makes so. I also don't shave my armpits, which is a recent thing as well, because I've always found armpit hair a bit gross, but I think that was just because it was like, whenever I had it, it was like that kind of semi-grown in length, which was just itchy and not nice. And I feel like a more controversial one is that, well, sometimes to make me feel less dysphoric, I'll like shave my face. Not that there's much there, but also Portuguese genes means I have a bit of dark hair on my face, which I used to hate when I was trying to present as female, but now not so much. It's kind of a blessing. Next question. Ugh, silly me using up all my energy in the first half of the video. Hashtag narcolepsy problem. Talk about cosmetics. Do I choose to wear makeup? Do I paint my nails? What type of soaps and perfumes do I use, if any? Okay, well, I already said that I wear makeup, and clearly people know this because I wear Fairy Kay a lot, but I don't know how many people know that I usually wear makeup like on a regular basis. So I usually wear a bit of concealer under my eyes or like on my nose and stuff. And I usually fill in my eyebrows a little bit. Not that my eyebrows are fair, but I just feel like a little bit of extra darkness makes you look more masculine. The mistake that people often make though is that thinking that when I'm wearing more makeup, like when I'm wearing more brightly coloured makeup for Fairy Kay or like for cosplay or just like going out if I'm just feeling colourful, that I'm feeling more feminine that day, but that's not the case. Like, if I'm wearing makeup, quite often it makes me feel more masculine. Like, it won't emphasise my feminine face shape. Question 6. Have I ever been misgendered, and how does it affect me? Yes, many times. Multiple times every day, unless I'm just in the flat. But if I'm out and someone who I don't know or who doesn't know me that well is talking to me, they will misgender me. Like, I'm well aware of the fact that I don't look masculine, I don't look like a man. Yeah, it kind of sucks. I'm not gonna pretend that I'm okay with that, because I'm not. But I understand that not everyone is gonna get it at first. If I have to explain to them first that I'd rather not be called she, her, girl, whatever, that's okay. But quite often if it's just a stranger or a person in a shop, I won't correct them because I'm literally seeing them for like 5 seconds and then I'm gone.